This one is titled, She Invited My Ex on Our Girls' Trip. Story time. This trip was meant to be a big healing energy situation for me. A full girls' reset after the most humiliating breakup of my life. Tatty, when I tell you, me and my ex Steve had just ended things after 5 years together. And by ended, I mean I found texts from a girl saved in his phone as dentist. And I was so paranoid. Anyway, Amy was my best friend since year 6. We were planning our hot girl summer escape to Mallorca together. She said, this trip is all about you. We're going to wipe that man from your memory and we're going to have the best time. We landed and the hotel was giving the most amazing Euro summer Pinterest energy. The villa had marble kitchens, an infinity pool, and a wine fridge bigger than my bathroom. Day 1 is gorgeous. We sit and tan all day, just having girly gossips. And then Amy even surprised me with matching pajamas that night. Healing achieved. Then comes day 2. I wake up to an empty bed and notice that Amy is not in the room either. Her phone is still charging, so it's not with her. And after I think, oh, maybe she's just gone outside on the balcony, I go to check her location. Oh, her phone isn't charging, sorry. Bit odd, but fine. Maybe she's met someone. She comes back an hour later with this weird, smug, suspicious, tousled look to her. Well, she's found a nice Spanish man to get on with. I ask her where she's been. She shrugs off and goes, just for a walk. I really needed some air. The aircon wasn't doing it for me. Her hair looks wet and she is wearing makeup at 7 a.m. It was all a little odd, but I thought maybe she just wanted to go on the vibe walk. Later that day, over a sangria and a seafood boil, what the fuck? A seafood boil? Our other friend, who we'll call Stacey, casually goes, so, you nervous about seeing Steve again? No, because I won't be seeing Steve again. Thank you. I literally choked on a crab stick. I'm like, sorry, come again? Stacey looks at me all confused and goes, oh, Amy said Steve is flying in to surprise us all. You guys were going to talk and maybe get some closure, right? Eh? Closure? I'm on a girls' trip. I've got matching silk pajamas. I'm about to drown my sins in sangria and calamari. What the fuck are you on about? And just as I'm about to demand answers from everyone, who walks in through the villa gates? Like he's on some weird travel advert. Steve. What's that thing? No. Welcome to Jet2 holidays. Yeah, for £60 per person, you can get Steve in some trauma. My hand, he's wearing a gorgeous linen shirt, flip-flops, and he looks good. He has this ridiculous smug smile on his face. Amy grins and says, surprise! I thought this would be cathartic. It's like a fucking ex on the beach. No. Safe to say it was very awkward after that. Cut to 2 a.m. and I'm in bed absolutely seething. When I hear it, the sound, it's them next door in Amy's room. I can hear rhythmic slapping and moaning. The kind of moaning that you can't mistake for a sleeping with the fan on situation. And I literally rolled over and stared at the ceiling wild-eyed, grabbed my headphones, put my middle finger raised at the ceiling like some sort of feral meditation pose. The next morning, Amy struts into the kitchen like nothing had ever happened. I confront her on it. She says that she didn't plan it, okay? But we had this moment and it just happened. I'm going to have a fucking moment in the minute that puts you in hospital, Amy, if you carry on. Amy just wanted to get with Steve. She wanted to upset you. And the only way she could get Steve into her dirty little mitts is if she promised you at the other end of the flight. She literally used you to sleep with your ex. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we should bring back the death penalty. It's not quite right. You know what I mean. I said, you know what else just happens? Food poisoning. Yeah, from chicken in a suitcase. That doesn't mean I invite it on my holidays. So here's what I did. I booked myself onto a sunset cruise that night, just me, to get my healing vibe back. I took a bottle of Moët she'd been saving for content. and hid it in my suitcase, locked away. She is currently still in Mallorca. Steve ghosted her for 2 days. She's still in Mallorca, probably. Steve ghosted her 2 days later. And I just posted a carousel with my moe on my solo boat trip. Sometimes the best revenge is living your best life. Yes, without them. Amy's an awful person. Absolutely awful person. I don't like this. I really do think Amy probably was like, listen, I've been speaking to my girl. She's really torn apart this. Like, you guys were together for so long. I think if you came and you really showed how much you cared, she would take you back. Then when he wasn't met with the energy Amy had promised, he'd got all of this pent up emotion and feeling that she latched onto. She took advantage of two vulnerable, in love, hurting people to build her own self-esteem up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a terrifying person to be around. You do not need people in your life like that at all. Hey, listen, if you want to get back with Steve, it's a good talking point, I guess. But no, you're not going to take Steve back, because your husband, if someone was going to treat you right, he wouldn't have done what he did with Amy. Loud for all to hear. Like a performance, if you will. Yeah, fuck them both. Fuck them. You should have slept with the catamaran fucking cruise man, yacht man. Sleep with rich men with boats. That's my life lesson for today.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa.